Welcome to the Sotheby's Australia auction of fine Asian, Australian and European art, decorative arts and furniture. Held over 2 evening sessions on October the 30th and 31st, this wonderful collection includes more than 300 lots of Australian, English and European furniture, sculpture and works of art, and over 150 lots of Chinese and Asian works of art. We are especially pleased to be offering 2 large private collections from Adelaide and Melbourne, together with the Makybe Diva racing silks worn by the famous mares jockey Glenn Boss on his winning ride at the Turnbull Stakes at Flemington. Of particular interest and forming part of the property from a private Melbourne collection of 20th century design is an impressive Simone Frere gilt and patinated bronze, moulded glass and marble lamp designed by Henri Dupart and Albert Simone circa 1925. The bronze manufacturer Albert Simone and the sculptor Henri Dupart collaborated to design and manufacture a wide range of floor, ceiling, table and wall lights. This magnificent example of their art combines elaborate bronze masks and mounts with frosted floral embossed glass panels enriched with coloured marble to enhance the whole effect. This unique piece is illustrated in Victor Arwa's seminal work on Art Deco and once formed part of the collection of Elton John.
One of the most popular paintings in the collection of the Art Gallery of New South Wales is Charles Mears' extraordinary Australian beach pattern. Within its framework of monumentalising, classicising, deco-modern stylisation, Mears presents a full account of the accoutrements of 1930s summer recreation, from the red deck chair to the recently invented rubber surf mat to the equally recent daring 2-piece women's swimsuit. This version, actually slightly larger than the original, is by the American muralist, painter and illustrator Fletcher Martin. Martin is known to have visited Australia on several occasions between 1938 and 1948. It is likely that this painting was done in Mears' own studio.
There's a wide range of Japanese and Chinese ceramics in this sale. The Chinese ceramics range from Ming and Qing monochromes and blue and white wares to a variety of Qing Fensai enamelled wares, including these 2 lots of Dotesai ceramics. Dotesai decoration has the design outlined in underglazed blue and the colour areas filled in overglazed enamels, indicating that the piece would have been fired twice, once with the underglazed blue applied and a second time for the overglazed enamels. In the Qing dynasties of Kangxi, Yongcheng and Qianlong, Dotesai decorated pieces progressed the quality of the ware and tonal decoration of the colours, made possible by the introduction of new foreign enamels. We can see the result in these pieces. This pair of finely potted conical bowls from the Kangxi period, bearing Chenghua marks, are delicately painted on the exterior with a scene of Su Dongbo in a garden setting. And this saucer dish, decorated with chrysanthemum roundels, is also a very lovely piece with this decoration. Chrysanthemums, of course, are one of the flowers of the 4 seasons and a symbol of nobility. The works of art section includes jades, bronzes, snuff bottles, lacquerwares, including a group of inro, wood and ivory netsuke, and several lots of Chinese and Japanese ivory carvings. One of the Chinese ivories is this intricately carved ivory plaque depicting the 18 Lohan. The Buddhist Arhat translated into Chinese as Lohan. These are the 18 enlightened beings who could release themselves from the cares of the mortal world, and they became a projection of the literati's wish to retire from everyday life to that of the life of a hermit. Here we see in great detail the carver's portrayal of each individual Lohan and their attributes. Very different but equally detailed is this large Japanese okimono of a basket seller. These carvings of domestic scenes of farmers, fishermen and traders were produced in Japan from the 1860s to the early 1900s by extremely skilled craftsmen. This realistically depicted figure is surrounded by a great variety of his wares, each intricately carved and many enhanced with polychrome and mother-of-pearl details. The piece also bears a signature on the underside.
Following our successful sale of the 1867 Melbourne Cup and Queen's Plate to the Australian National Museum in Canberra, we are delighted to offer the Maccabi Diva racing silks and cap worn by Glenn Boss on his winning ride at the 2005 Turnbull Stakes at Flemington. Widely acknowledged as Australia's greatest mare, Maccabi Diva went on to win her historic third Melbourne Cup at Flemington on Tuesday the 1st of November 2005. She was retired after the famous race and finished her racing career as Australia's highest stakes winning horse with over $14 million in prize money. The silks are signed by Glenn Boss and trainer Lee Friedman. I hope you have enjoyed this special preview of our forthcoming auction, and we look forward to welcoming you to the viewings at our Melbourne Gallery from the 25th to the 28th of October.